What's going on YouTube? Joe Miner 3131 here with the DFS Quarry for tomorrow, Friday, October 26, 2018, four-game main slate breakdown that begins at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Let me remind you once again, 6 p.m. Eastern Time start for the four-game main. Not a bad little slate here. Before I get into it here, you can follow me on Twitter, Joe Miner 3131. You can follow the channel at DFS Quarry. And you can also follow my partner in crime, Jared, JS Miner 87 on Twitter. He's not going to be with us again tonight. He's, like we said, on vacation in Peru, living it up. Not sure if he's going to be able to check it out. He said the internet down there sucks. Don't think he's going to be able to join us either. He hasn't said for certain, but sort of what I'm assuming for now. If I hear otherwise, we'll let you know. We're going to do something a little different here tonight. I'm going to screen share some stuff. We had a question about playing GPPs with Corsi. I have no problem with that. I use Corsi for just regular building and looking at. I mean, it's just more stats to look at. Sometimes confusing also. But there's also the Fenwick stacks too you could look at. So can you do just as well just using normal basic stats? Yeah, sure. People, that's all they use, you know. I'm not sure how deep Jared dives into it stats wise. We never really discussed it. We use totally different spreadsheets. I use Google just because I can access it from my phone and I'm on the road all the time. So it's quick and easy for me. And I believe he's using Excel spreadsheets. So we are different in that aspect of it. And I'll show you some other stuff that I use also on a day-to-day basis. So with that being said, let's go ahead, jump over to screen share, and then we will jump right into the breakdown here. All right. We have first game, Tampa Bay heading into Vegas. Tampa Bay is a minus 105 favorite visiting into Vegas. I'm very surprised that it's only minus 105. You can take a look at lines here. DFS daily face-off is what I use for the most part. I also use left wing log 2. We'll switch over to the stats side here. This is Tampa Bay Lightning we're looking at here. Top line, you know, hasn't changed. Gord, Point, Stamkos. Nice here. They give you prices, everything right on the screen. Pretty much basic stats. I mean, you could build lineups right off this if you so choose to do so. But their top line is nice going into Vegas. I don't mind that at all. You can also use their second line, which I like a little better, which probably most people would prefer. Palat, Johnson, and Kucherov playing incredible. This is where I'll probably end up, to be honest with you. Good prices, too. Palat's only $4,000. Johnson's $5,700. Kucherov is $6,500. You can easily stack them up with pretty much anybody. I don't mind that at all. You're getting plenty of ice time. They kind of spread it out here in Tampa as far as ice time goes, so that's all right. Again, you know, the basic. Killorn is here. JT Miller is here. Defensively, Hedman, Ryan McDonough, he's definitely in play. I mean, there's a huge price discrepancy here between all these prices on FanDuel and DraftKings. That's insane. I don't understand what's going on there. I don't know. Either way, McDonough is definitely a play. He's got 12 blocks, man. So he's definitely not afraid, you know, to get out there like that. Sergachev, he gets power play time. You're scrolling down, you can see here that the power play units are all paired up. The first unit is JT Miller, Kucherov, Alex Killorn, Hedman, Stamkos. That's a very nice power play line with some definite savings there with JT Miller and Alex Killorn. So as far as cheaper guys on Tampa Bay goes, I don't know if everybody's on these guys yet or not, but if guys start stacking this top power play line, they can obviously fit it in regardless with the prices of Kucherov and Stamkos. It's not Tampa Bay is not expensive at all. They might get some ownership then, especially on a 4-game slate. The second unit, I don't know how much ice time they get. We could take a look at that actually. Left wing lock, you can look at that. I'm not going to jump over there now. Because this is a pretty much, I think, it's all Tampa Bay for me. So the second power play is in play. Vasilevsky played lights out the other night, did he not? He's definitely in play. Vegas does shoot enough that I think you could use him, no problem. We jump over, take a look at Vegas quickly here. As you can see, it was updated the 24th, so that's not bad. Updated yesterday. Top line, again, they're reasonably priced. Marshall Salt's up there, 6,900. Still, you can fit them in. He's 25 shots. That's crazy. I played Vegas the other night and they burnt me, so I'm not doing it again. I played that top line, man. Look at Carlson, 11K. I'm not sure about these prices they got for FanDuel here. 12.5. Oh, you know what? I know exactly what it is and why these guys are priced like this. DraftKings is starting their main slate at 6 p.m., which I prefer because it's going to give us all 4 games. These prices on FanDuel that we're looking at is for single game. That's why these prices are so far apart. That makes sense. So, looks like FanDuel's not starting their main slate till 7, I would assume. Anyway, but these guys are in play. Top line's in play. Max Pacioretty, Holla, Took on the second line are extremely cheap also. You can get them in. Cody Eakin here in the middle, centering up that third line. I don't mind him. Breves at 2,600. Man, he scored the other night. Twice, I think, actually. Maybe once. But he looked really good. I watched the game, man. He looked really good. And at 2,600 GPP, I'll take a shot on him. Don't know how many GPP is going to play, but I'll definitely take a shot on him. Theodore, defensively, at 3,900, he gets power play time. He's in play. Holden, I think he gets power play time in 2,800 too, so I wouldn't mind that. We'll have to check, though. Colin Miller, 3,700, 22 minutes ice time. Yeah, I'm okay with him. That top power play unit. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's Hunt. Hunt gets power play time. And he does have a power play point on the season. So that's fine. He's in play. Tomas Haika, 2,900, 12 minutes ice. Not really. But he is on a power play, so whatever. Vegas is struggling hard. So whatever. If you want to play him, go ahead, but I'm not really interested. I don't think too much. It'll be all Tampa Bay for me. I don't want to mislead you or anything like that. Fleury, if you think that they're going to upset Tampa Bay, okay, fine. Jump over here. Vegas, Golden Knights here, and Tampa Bay Lightning. This is one of my spreadsheets. It has some of the Corsi stats on, not all, as far as that goes. Just as far as team percentage, and it's got some Fenwick stats on here too. What I look for in here, when I look at these, is you'll notice here, Corsi and Fenwick are closer to, in my opinion, like shots for and against. All right, these are more of what you and I would consider shots, and these, your regular shots for and shots against are actual scored shots. So there is discrepancy here. So you can actually see, the Lightning with 299 on the Corsi. Vegas here, 253 shots on Corsi. But it's hard to say what kind of shots those are because like something that goes just wide that a goalie doesn't get, I mean, to me is still a shot on goal. To Corsi or Fenwick could also possibly be a shot on goal. But because it didn't pass through the crease, it's not an actual shot. So, you know what I mean? That's the way I'm looking at it. So you have a lot of different stats. Now, the guy that was asking me about specifically for GPPs, Muffin Man, I think his name was, do I specifically use all these stats that we're looking at here team-wise? I also have them set up for skate. I have regular skater stats and skater Corsi stats. Same with goalies, home and away stats. But do I look at it like that? Not strictly for me. Can you? Yeah, sure, man. For the everyday average player, no way. I mean, if you're really diving into this stuff, you need to, kind of get a real good understanding. And I don't even have that. I've been really just diving into it beginning of the year, late end of last year, using them. But it gives you scoring chances too that you can also, take into consideration, which you also like. I specifically, when I commented back, I did tell him I like to look at the high danger chances for and against. I like to look at the high danger goals for and against. You know what I mean? A lot of these are, considered power play. They could be just prime shot opportunity right in the zone. I can't remember what sheet I have on. I pulled up right away. But I have one for actually distance of shots taken, given up for goalies. I mean, I kind of look at all that kind of stuff because if a goalie's given up goals within like 1 or 2 feet of the net, you sort of understand that. He's given it up 50 feet from the net. A little more confusing to me. Like those are shots that he should be able to see with all the distance. Now, it could be issues with that. Maybe he got shielded, something like that, yada, yada, yada. But I still like to look at it. If a team has given up or a goalie's given up a lot of long distance shots, that bothers me. I really don't try to play them very much. And the high danger save percentage, man, this is good. As you would sort of assume. I'll scroll up here right quick, not that it matters. At the top here, Anaheim, John Gibson, he's shutting them down. If you look over here, I'll scroll back over slightly. Just to give you a quick example, I know we're talking about the other game, but with Anaheim, 273 shots, Corsi's saying, against. Fenwick is down at 155. Normal shots is at 105, right? But that's still massive. Or that's shots for, I'm sorry. 140 shots against. And Fenwick is at 217. So, like, he's stopping a huge amount of shots. That's why he's so highly ranked in his numbers. Everybody talks about as being off the charts because they are. Really, I mean, he's playing incredible. Now, the backup goalie could possibly be bringing that down. I mean, it could be higher than what it truly is. So, with that being said, whatever. This is my quick rundown of Corsi. I'm not going to jump back into it too much. Muffin Man, if you message me back, direct message me on Twitter, I can actually share my spreadsheet with you. Let you take a look at them yourself if you're interested. So you can get back to me. Let's go ahead and move on to the next game. I do like Tampa Bay to win this one. With that being said, I think it's all Tampa Bay. I'm not going to play Vegas. I got burnt. If you guys feel you want to play Vegas, go right ahead. I'm not ever going to talk you off of that because they're high powered. They're just not hitting. I'm going to wait for them to hit. Next game, we got Winnipeg heading into Detroit to take on the Red Wings. The last I looked, I did not have a line on this game. So I'm just going to run with it without it having a line on it. I like Winnipeg. I like Winnipeg in a big way going into Detroit. Could this burn me? Yeah, it could. Don't think Jared did text me with some of his picks. I did not. I do not remember them all. I'll get them brought up. I'll pull them up here. Later on at the end of the show, tell you what he's on. Anyway, Winnipeg's top line A, Scheifele, Wheeler, they're pricey, but I think there's value in the slate, so you can play them if you want. Tons of ice time, tons of shots. Line A is Line. I mean, when he goes off big time, so I don't mind them the top line at all. Kyle Connor here, Brian Little, Nikolaj Ehlers, all fairly priced too for that second line. I don't mind them at all. What I'm looking for here is some power play pairing for the most part, I think, on the Winnipeg side. Lowry's fairly priced at 4,100 on that third line center and that up. I don't mind that too much either. And defensively, I'm a big fan. Josh Morrissey here, man. I really like him. I think he's in play. He should be on power play too. Jacob Trouba hit a game winner a couple of games ago. Fuglin, definitely in play here. He's just coming back from injury. Should be like third or I think it's around a third game back for him. Ben Chariot, his price is just beautiful at 3,300. You guys know I love them low price defensemen. So this whole team is in play. You can stack it up any which way you can fit it. Yeah, I dig it. That top power play is beautiful. Definitely. Yeah, you certainly in play all five of them. I like that a lot. Second line, second unit too. Pearl here, maybe not so much for me, but whatever. He's not getting enough ice time for me. Just under 10 minutes of ice time a game. I'm not into that at all. It'll probably be Hellebuck again. Yeah, whatever. Hellebuck's in play, certainly. 8,400 might be the highest price. I don't remember taking a look at Vasilevsky's price, but it should be up there too. So both those, Vasilevsky certainly is in play. Hellebuck is in play, certainly. Fleury, as far as he goes, I would say if you think that they're going to upset Tampa, Vegas, that would be the only way I'd play him, and I don't think that's going to happen. So back to Winnipeg. I really like Winnipeg a lot. But between Tampa Bay and Winnipeg, man, I look for them guys to be paired up a lot. They're going to be highly owned here. Probably just because of price, but we'll see what happens as we move throughout the slate here. Just a quick glance at Detroit. I'm not going to, Jared's not here. Don't tell him. I'm not going to really dwell on these guys too much. I'm going to mention them because I feel like I'm obligated to on such a small slate. Bigger slate, I'd just be right out of here, guys. Top line, Bertuzzi, Larkin, Helm. Whatever. Larkin is getting tons of ice time, 20 minutes. He's got 15 shots. He's okay. 5,300. Maybe a one-off. Athanasiou. My God, man. I butchered that name. I'm sorry, man. Completely. 19 shots, 5,100. Yeah, he's all right. I don't mind that. Gustav Nyquist, 16 minutes ice time, 47. Not really. I mean, these guys are whatever. I mean, again, we talked about this yesterday. I talked about this yesterday as far as, what you're looking for in a GPP or anything like that as far as that goes. I mean, you think about it, a point per thousand, right? You get $50,000 to spend on DraftKings. You're looking at 50-point night for yourself. Fine. I mean, if I'm doing that, if that's your goal to hit 50 points for a GPP, Gustav Nyquist is not my play. If you're playing more cash and you really only need 2 points out of him, that could happen. That's fine. Goalie wise, no way. Jimmy Howard, probably no way. Yeah, I'm just not. Whatever. Dennis Cholowski, I do like him. I can't lie. 4,400 defensively, top line. I like him. Trevor Daley's still coming back from his injuries. Not much ice time yet. We'll wait till he gets played in full slate here, full ice time. Maybe that's what they're going to keep him at. I'm a Trevor Daley fan, so I hope he does well. With that being said, let's get the hell out of this game. It's all Winnipeg. All Winnipeg for me. I'm not going to lie to you. Jared is the Detroit guy. I don't know if he's going to be on him or not. Again, like I said, I'll take a look, see what he says. Whatever. No way. No Detroit for me. Next game, San Jose heading into Carolina. This is a confusing game for me. It's a minus 115 visiting favorite for San Jose. We got a 6 over under here. The spread or nothing like that is confusing for me. I just can't. I'm man. I've been trying to game script this game since probably 45 minutes before I started the show here. It's just both sides are in play. I really don't want any part of the goalies, but if it runs line one, I mean, are they going to cancel each other out? With Kane, Pavelski, LeBlanc going up against Ferland, Aho, and Teravainen? I mean, they could. So therefore, do I want to drop down and play the second line for both, which I think are just as nice and evenly priced? So therefore, I mean, man, I think I got more interest in San Jose's second line with Hurdle, Couture, and Meyer. Sort of. I think that's the way I'm going to lean because I think it's going to be 1-1, 2-2, 3-3, something like that. So that's where more interest is. I got interest in Jonas Donskoy. I'm a fan of him. 4,500, fairly priced. You could play him. I think he gets power play time. We'll double check on that. And Sumela, I don't mind his price either at 3,500. These guys are cheap on FanDuel. Both of these guys are cheaper on FanDuel. More interest on FanDuel for these guys than what I do on DraftKings. But I still think they're in play. Defensively, I really like this Joakim Ryan here. 2,800, guys. Wish he got a little more ice time, but he did take 4 shots, got 5 blocks and 1 assist, man. And if he can give me an assist and a couple blocks tonight for 2,800, boom, value, exceeding value, you can take it. Brett Burns, $7K, very expensive. Erik Karlsson, deserving 5,600 price tag, guys. Don't mistake yourself. He's not playing well. Despite he's playing well, but he's just not taking the shots that we would like to see or you would think he would take. He's not scoring yet. So it could happen. Could it be tomorrow? Could be tomorrow, man. So 5,600, I'm playing some Karlsson, guys. Too cheap. Too cheap. We know what he can do. He's too talented. I mean, Brett Burns is probably, a better fit for this team, probably more involved as far as that goes. But what's it matter? He's 7K. No way. Can't do that. I'd pay 7K in a GPP, go the opposite way, and not look for the value at all. I'd probably play him in a GPP. No one's going to own him in a GPP. And I like Vlasic for 4,300. I think he's fairly priced too. San Jose has a great defense all the way around. Justin Braun, 3,500, 20 minutes ice time. You kidding me? Hell yeah. Give me some of that too. You got Burns and Karlsson both on the points for the power play unit with Kane, Pavelski, and Couture. That good looking power play unit. Actually, it's not badly priced either if you take out Burns. I could easily see that hitting for real. Kane, Pavelski, Couture with Karlsson, that could hit. Have to take a look at Carolina, see how many penalties they're drawing. They should be getting enough penalties that these guys are going to get enough time together on the ice to make that power play unit work. Don't roll them out. You got to keep San Jose in play. Probably a lot of people will. Mix and match up here. And like I said already, I don't want any parts of the defense at all. So, let's get on out of here. And we'll go take a look at Carolina. The Hurricanes. Maybe I will. Piece of shit. And we're going to freeze up. Why not? Carolina Hurricanes, they're in play too. I mean, why not? It's a good top line. Ferland, Oho, Teravena, I kind of talked about them a little bit there. They're good top line. Second line, I have no problem with it. Either with Foegele, Jordan Staal, Justin Williams, all fairly priced, getting plenty of ice time. Jordan Staal a little more. I kind of like that pairing better with just letting Foegele off with Jordan Staal and Justin Williams. Probably just play them as a pair. Maybe they're in that top unit. Look at that. Svechnikov, not really doing much. He has 9 shots. Maybe one will fall for him. And 3,800, I'm not going to take a chance on that. And I have, remember the other night I called Zykov, man? Mitch probably remembers that. I played Zykov. Yeah, he hit. It was nice. He was cheaper, though. I think he was like $2,700. They bumped him up $600. So, yeah, he had a good game in the last game. I like him. He's still in play at 3,300. He exceeded that. Defensively, Slavin at 49, not really for me. I mean, he gets the ice time, gets some shots. This, I think, is going to be a really fast-paced game, so maybe he's in play. Hamilton's a little disappointing. He is getting the shots, but he's not scoring. Only got 1 assist on the year. Not sure what's going on there. Maybe not just quality looks, maybe just bad luck. I'll hold off. I'm not going to play him. Justin Falk, goal, 2 assists, 19 shots, 4 blocks, 2 power play points. Man, so that makes him real nice on FanDuel at that 5,000 price tag. I don't mind him on FanDuel at all. I like that, actually. So, yeah, he's in consideration here. You can stack all these guys up all the way around. Look at this. Yeah, power play time for Zykov. Man, I'm telling you. Dude, he's in play at 3,300. I don't care. I'll play him again. I'll play him until he burns me. I know he's only getting like just under 10 minutes ice time. I don't care. I don't care, man. These guys are going to get enough power play time that he's going to get a shot. You know, he's going to be able to do whatever it is, you know what I mean, to make it to that, again, that $3,300 price tag. Value-wise, for him to hit that is not, fantasy point-wise, is not hard, man. He will hit that. I'm playing him. If he burns me, I'll get off. No problem. But play him. Whole top power play unit. I like it. Like it. Like the second line, their second power play unit also was Svechnikov up here. But I see just nothing else, man. Just 9 shots. That's all he's got. 14 minutes of ice time. To me, that tells me he's very defensive the way he plays. So, no. Not onto that. The other guys are all good. Even if you wanted to use Hamilton and Slavin on that, just to get way different in a GPP to use the second unit, I don't have a problem with that. If it's Peter Mrazek, hell no. No. And McElhinney, maybe in a large field GPP, if you think he's going to play the game of his life and shut these guys down, I don't think that'll happen. So, no way on both of them, I guess. whole game. I don't want no parts of them goalies. Those top games are better than this. Last game on a slate, guys, and then we'll call it quits for the night, which I'm sure you guys don't give a shit. Tired of listening to me talk by myself here. Sorry. Jared screwed us. What are you going to do? Ottawa Senators heading into Colorado to take on the Colorado Avalanche. We have an over-under of 6 in this game, and this is our largest spread of the day. A minus 225 home favorite for the Colorado Avalanche. Talk quick while my page is loading up here, hopefully. About the goalies, Anderson or Condon, it'll probably be Anderson for Ottawa. No way. I don't want no part of him. Varlamov or Grubauer, very interested in them. Probably be Varlamov, and I like that even better. I think he's got like under 2 goals per game, something like that. 1.8, 1.9 goals per game he's giving up. Might have went up, though, a little bit. Maybe not. He only gave up 1 goal to Tampa Bay. I think that was a 1-0 game, if I'm not mistaken. So, Ottawa, we'll talk quick about them. Varlamov is in play for certain. But if you want to play that top line, they're cheap. Whatever. Boddicker, Duchesne, and Colin White. Okay. Not really interested. I'd be more interested in their second line if I'm going to take a shot on Ottawa. I'm not sure if I will, but in a 4-game slate, you got to sort of consider them anyway. You only got 8 teams to pull from here, and not all the lines are great. So, Dzingel, Tierney, and Mark Stone. Yeah, they're fairly priced. They're getting same amount of shots as that top line. This is your better line is line 2, certainly. DFS wise, the line 2 is totally better all the way around. Highest goal scorer looks like it's Mark Stone on a team with 3 goals. So unless the defensive guy has more than him, line 2 it is for me for Ottawa. Defensive guys, Thomas Chabot. He's got 2 power play points. He's only 4,300 on FanDuel. Wow, that's cheap, guys. He's in play on FanDuel for certain. That's, man, $1,100 cheaper on FanDuel. That's insane. I like that a lot on FanDuel. Thomas Chabot. Yes, absolutely on FanDuel. Dylan DeMello, that's not a bad price. 3.6, 10 blocks, 6 shots, 2 assists. That's fairly priced too. I guess he's in play. LaJoy. Now, these guys were playing out of their minds here a little bit. Let's keep that in mind. Maybe a little bit above what we expected them to be playing. But since Tkachuk went down, I think they kind of lost it a little bit. Maybe lost their mojo, you know. But whatever. Not really interested in anybody else. LaJoy, I think he's a little overpriced here. He's only 5 shots. He didn't even block any shots. What's he doing as a defenseman, man? Your job is to block shots, man. Even if you're a scoring defenseman, you should have block shots. If you got 5 shots on goal, you should have a block shot. 1. No. I want no part. No. It makes his floor horrible. You know what I mean? Like, he's not even going to block shot. What if he doesn't get any shots tomorrow and he's not blocking any shots? You get a 0. You get better odds of him getting a goose egg than what you do him having any points at all. At 4,600, that's crazy. Hopefully this is a misprint right here. I'll have to dig into that to make sure, but no way. You cannot play LaJoy if those are true numbers right there. Absolutely not. I don't care if you're getting 21 minutes ice time, almost 22 minutes ice time or not. No way. He's not in play. I hope that's a misprint. Wow. That just got me all befuddled now. Let's take a look at their power play here. I really don't like that top one. I mean, Duchesne and Stone, fine, but yeah, you don't want to run them as a pair. I like the second line better. Well, that LaJoy's on there. He's on a power play unit too, and he's still, I mean, nothing, dude. He's horrible. 21 minutes ice time a game, man. Pissed me off. I don't want no part of Anderson either. Hell out of here. A lot of us sucks. I bet Jared be playing them tomorrow, I bet. I can't wait to take a look. No, I'm just jawing you. I think he did tell me Colorado was in play. Which, as you see, guys, I mean, it's certainly in play. Colorado here. These guys are crazy, man. I mean, wow, McKinnon is 8K. He's got to be the highest price skater on the slate. He's almost expensive as the most expensive goalie, I bet. I think our highest price goalie was around 8,400 with Hellebuck, maybe. Whew. Well, take a look at that, man. Whew. Again, Colorado, last team we're looking at here. They are absolutely in play. You can stack them up any which way. I really like them. Landeskog, McKinnon, Rantanen, all highly priced, very expensive top line. Sven Andrighetto on the second line, he's got a goal in here. He's only getting 11, 12 minutes ice time at 49. Maybe a little expensive. Kerfoot, just under 15 minutes. And a little pricey, too. Where's their minutes going? Third line's getting more minutes than the second line. So you got Kerfoot and Colin Wilson to finish out that second line. Colin Wilson's only 3,400. He sort of earned that. But what I like, he's got 4 shots on goal, but he has 6 blocks. You know, remember we were just looking at LaJoy on Ottawa. A defenseman has no blocks in 21 minutes ice time. This Wilson's only getting 12 minutes ice time. And he's a right winger, man. Bullshit. Ottawa. Wow. Nieto and Soderberg, Calvert on that third line. I like the Soderberg-Nieto combo more so than the Calvert combo. Fine. Either way, all the way around. Could be sneaky. Really just the top line for me. Top 2. Yost is good. Off that third line. 3,200. He should get some power play time. Defensively, Samuel Girard. I play him a good bit. 3,500. I think that's a fair price. Eric Johnson, 4,700. His price is coming up. He's cheaper on FanDuel, so I'd take a look into that. Wonder why. Probably the higher points you get, you know, on FanDuel for the shots and the blocks. And whatever. Johnson's all right. Barry, fine. 5,100, a little expensive, but can't roll all the defensemen out, right? Nikita Zadorov, he's getting 15, almost 16 minutes of ice time. He has an assist, a shot, 5 shots, and 4 blocks. No power play points. He's only 2,600. I'll circle him in. Let me write him down. Zadorov. Sorry, guys. Let me just write him down right quick. I'll take a look at him. A little deeper. Like that price, 2,600. I'm not certain I'm going to need this savings, but I like to have a couple of them low-priced defensemen I could slide in there whenever I need them. A top power player unit, you do have Yost in the center of that top power play unit. I like that. Barry's on that top power play unit with the top line. Very expensive top power play unit, but Yost with the savings, man, and to get a little different, that'd be all right. You could probably throw him in there. The top power play unit is probably in play. Not so certain how much the second unit would be in play because they probably don't get a lot of play time, ice time. So I would look for this split. I didn't look at it lately, but I would say between these two, it's probably more like the top power play is probably getting somewhere between like 75 and 80% of the ice time per power play shift. And like I said, Simeon Varlamov, 8,300. I like that price. I think he's in play clearly. Have no problem with that at all. Yeah, dig it. I'm good with all that. So yeah, Colorado's in play, guys. And that pretty much does it for the slate. And that pretty much takes care of the video other than playing the game. I'll do that real quick here too, I guess. Let me draw out that diamond stack, I guess. First, diamond stack has got to be Tampa Bay line 2 for me, to be honest with you. I'll double check. Yeah, Tampa Bay line 2. Sort of cheating there, but whatever. Snowflake stack. Now that I could take the cheap way out, and take the top line from Detroit or Ottawa, but I won't do that. I'm going to take the top line from Carolina. Ferland, Oho, and Teravainen. I'm going to take them to get nothing. They're going to be horrible. Carolina line 1. Boulder Award. Ooh, man. See, I thought I was set in my ways with Hellebuck at first. But not so much now. Looking at it, I want Varlamov. If he starts, that's who I want, Varlamov. So, with that being said, Mitch, thanks for stopping by again, man. Appreciate it. See you in there in the chat, man. So, pretty simple slate. Real quick breakdown. I'm on Tampa Bay, not on Vegas. I am on Winnipeg. I'm not on Detroit. San Jose, Carolina, I like that whole game. So if we could fit it in for a little bit of a game stack, that'd be okay too. Don't want no goalies out of that game. Ottawa, no parts of them. I'm all Colorado, as is the rest of the DFS community. Other than a few people who are just going to throw them in large field GPPs and hope for the best. Whatever. I mean, everybody's in playing a four game slate. Goalie wise, for me, Vasilevsky is in play. Both cash and GPP for me because it is a 4-game slate. Fleury is just a GPP only for me. Only if you're going to run that. Vegas is going to upset Tampa Bay and win this game. If you want to do that, fine. I just can't see it happening. I mean, Varlamov held him to 1 goal, but can you really see Fleury doing that? Nah, I don't think so, man. Colorado's a much better team than Vegas right now, all the way around. So Fleury only GPP for me, and I'm not going to do it anyway. Winnipeg, Hellebuck, yes. Howard, Detroit, or Bernier, doesn't matter. No way. Hellebuck, yes. I like him. Cash. I'll have to look into what Detroit's shots are a little more. Oh, no. I can't remember right off the top of my head, but I'd have to say Hellebuck both ways, GPP or cash. And Jones, Mrazek, McElhenney, Dale, none of the game. San Jose, Carolina, well, no goalie from that game at all. And Varlamov, yes, please. Man, I have to look into them too, but I'll probably run him in either one, man. GPP or cash. If you think they're going to get the win, that's what you're going to need tomorrow. So always, they're in play when you look at it like that. I have no problem with them. But with that being said, that's all I got. Quick 4-game slate. I'm going to get out of here. If you like the video, give me the thumbs up. Subscribe, share the channel. I appreciate it. Get the word out there. There's not many people out here doing this kind of thing. So, yeah, I mean, not that my way is perfect or Jared's way is perfect or anything like that, but sometimes it's just good to talk about the plays out loud to kind of sink in a little more. And sometimes it's just good to hear somebody else's perspective. That's why I always appreciate the comments, both here and on Twitter. Appreciate everybody's joined in so far and subscribed. Awesome, man. Up to like 41 subscribers now, something like that, man. That's awesome. Hopefully, we get up to 100 would be the goal. We'd be absolutely astounded, to be honest with you, because we never thought it was going to be like this. We figured we'd just get a few people here and there, but pretty impressed. I know I am myself. I'm probably pretty sure Jared is also. Oh, you know what? Real quick, let me jump over. I know I told you I'd give you what Jared said to play. Jared, quote from Peru. Jared says, Colorado, big time in play. I'm nervous of San Jose, Carolina game. Easy Winnipeg play. I like Vegas at home in a close one. Him and I are totally different on the Tampa Bay Vegas game. Side bet coming. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Have a good night. Good luck to everyone.